11 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Knox and Daddy went for a run this morning. How far did we run? Get this welder up and running so we can fabricate a metal base for this custom piece of furniture. One of the things that we're going to do this morning to get this TIG welder up and running, it came with this black diamond torch, and the tungsten electrode is, whoever owned it before us was attempting to weld. You can kind of see it there, and that electrode needs ground so we can actually weld correctly. What are you doing there, son? What do you have there? You trying to turn it on?
Yeah.
Well, we'll test the plug. Little follow-up from the rewiring video. Here's the new plug. Come to the welder. The on-off switch is in the back. Turn it on. Looks like she fires up. Looks like we've got something that works. Cycle through the different welding cycles. Chancho, what are you doing down there?
Piece.
What is that?
Piece. Because piece.
Oh yeah. You want to put your safety glasses on?
Yeah.
Put those safety glasses on. So, we got to grind down this tungsten electrode and put some angles on it. I'll show you what I mean by when I say that. This is what you want your tungsten electrodes to look like. This image on the right is the correct grinding method. The biggest safety concern with running the bench grinder is that the possibility that the wheel might be fractured. So when the grinder reaches full speed, the wheel shatters and it throws pieces. So one good safety concern is when you start the bench grinder, you stand off to the side, and once the wheel reaches full speed, then you can step in front of it and start grinding. Exactly. Another thing that this says is that it's a 60 grit. So this is more of a coarse grinding wheel. This white grinding wheel is a 120, so it's more of a finish. So this is going to hog off a lot of material, where the other grinding wheel would put more of a fine finish edge on whatever you're grinding. The threading on these is reverse threading, typically 4 sharpening. Whoa. Yeah, we need safety glasses on when you turn that on. And what's another safety rule with that? You need to ask Daddy's permission. Say, Daddy, can I turn the grinder on? And if Daddy says yes, then you can turn it on. But Daddy says no at the moment. One other thing that's often used with these grinding wheels is water. You can actually get the metal so hot that it loses its temper. Okay, here's a better shot of the tool rest and the grinding rod. Let's turn it on. Safety glasses on. Good job, son. Let the grinder reach full speed. There it is. Since I've never TIG welded, I can't say, but my guess is that keeping this tungsten sharpened or with the correct profile is essential to TIG welding successfully. Much similar to when you're turning a bowl on the wood lathe, you got to have a sharp tool in order to cut the wood correctly. So I'm guessing that as a TIG welder, as I learned to TIG weld, that I'll be making several trips to the grinder to keep the tungsten in line.